Hello and welcome, Scorpio, to your December messages. So keep in mind that these are collective in general. I am intending for these to be released before the major holiday in December, so it's kind of a prelude to that. When it comes to general readings, again, you only receive what aligns, release anything that does not align with you, okay? And you can check out your moon rising and Venus signs for more information. Keep in mind to never give your power away to a reading because outcomes can change. Timelines can shift based on free will, okay? So keep that in mind. If, anything doesn't make sense, just, don't take it as yours, right? That could be for somebody else. For those of you that are interested in one-on-one personal readings with me, I am offering those, and my email is in the description box below. The only way that I am receiving reading requests is through my email, so if you're interested, please do that. Know that my readings are live, so they're through video, face-to-face, okay? This allows me to connect with my community, to get to know you, and also it shows you that I'm a real person, right? Because we do know that there are fake accounts and things out there that are trying to take advantage. So that way, you're reassured that you are connecting with me. And it does require a bit of scheduling as well since it is live. So if you are interested, do email me. Let's move forward. So Scorpio, you have some interesting energy here, okay? We have starting out the Chariot movement coming forward. So you're moving forward in a very balanced way. Okay, you're moving away from the past energies is what I'm sensing. You have your masculine and feminine energy within you very well balanced. We also have the Seven of Wands, defense, and we have the World, motivation. So you are protecting your vision. You are protecting your goals, your reason for why you are motivated at this time, okay? Some of you, it's your dream, it's your vision, it's your goal, it's your plan, okay? I'm sensing for some of you are going to be opening up more to soul family, to those that you feel really align, okay, and connect with, because we do have soul family coming through here and intimacy, okay? So emotional intimacy. We also have decisions being important in December here for you. So I sense that there's going to be groups you're opening up to and groups that you're not. Some of you are going to discover soul family from around the world, maybe online. That's a possibility. Of course, always use your discernment. We also have what's hidden from you, Scorpio, is we have spiritual connection. So you do have some sort of spiritual connection that is anchoring in here with a counterpart energy. Now I'm hearing whether or not you want that to be romantic. It's up to you. I feel like you could call in someone that's just a spiritual partner in your experience that believes in the vision that you do or the mission that you do, and you work together, okay? Some of you, it could be romantic. It just kind of depends what you're manifesting in, what you're aligning with, and what you're ready for. Okay? Because, yeah, decisions. You have these decisions to make coming up here in December. But I do see there'll be certain platforms, certain groups, certain containers where you will feel like you can share more of yourself, share more of your visions, share more of your passion, what motivates you, right? I feel like there will be certain circles where you will be doing that, and others where you will have that boundary. You'll have a little bit more of a wall with the Seven of Wands energy with defense. But I feel like, Scorpio, you've been on such a journey of believing in yourself and what you're creating and what you're moving toward, that defensive energy is keeping out doubt, is keeping out fear, is keeping out those that plant seeds of doubt and fear, right? Those that don't align with you, those that aren't courageous enough to walk the path you're walking, okay? And then when it comes to this, holiday energy, we have one of a kind. And there's a unicorn mug there. So you might receive some sort of gift, or perhaps you create things and someone wants to gift you with something that shows you that you are one of a kind. But this is just also a reminder from Spirit that what you put out there is so unique and so valuable, okay, with that one of a kind energy. I feel like if you are creating art or you're creating something that people can hold, I feel like they're really admiring it as well. But yes, this could also be a gift that's, you're receiving that honors that special magic that is you and that is within you. Now, when it comes to your spiritual development here, Scorpios, we have secret admirer and we have 5th to the 12th dimension. So again, with this secret admirer energy and a spiritual connection, I do feel like, and some of you, you might have an option between, twin flame, a soulmate, a life partner, release titles, listen to the energy and choose what is for your highest and greatest good, right? But there is this sense that there is someone being prepared for you. And they're also ascending as you are, because we have the 5th dimension to the 12th dimension. We have astral travel, expansion of consciousness. So that's something that you're exploring at this time or something that you're teaching at this time. And this secret admirer, this person could either be learning from you or this is someone that is, you have a lot of admiration energy around here. Okay, so like you'll know those that really celebrate you and celebrate your work here, Scorpio. But there definitely is someone here that hasn't yet been revealed that is preparing themselves to kind of walk on the same dimension as you, is what's coming through here in December. So when we get into the masculine energy, it's interesting. We have scattered, can't focus, distracting thoughts, and busy. Okay, so someone can be keeping themselves busy to not necessarily think about you. But you are like a puzzle that they can't solve. We have puzzled, something is still missing for me and I'm still trying to figure out what that is. So someone's definitely wrapped up in their thoughts here. Okay. We have be more selfish. And I feel like this is a selfish time. It's supposed to be a selfish time for you, Scorpio. And we have I just want you all the time, which lets me know that this person is very passionately drawn to you. And they want a lot of your time and attention, okay? And that's where, again, the 7 of Wands, you might have to set some boundaries with those that really, it's important to set boundaries so people understand, okay? Some people don't always understand what your boundaries are, right? Or your borders, right? It's important that people understand that. But we also have someone saying with this energy, I would be lost without you. So I do feel like your presence is really powerful, Scorpio, especially in this masculine's life or masculine energy in general. Okay. But I do think that some of the masculine energies you're attracting at this time are in kind of a selfish energy. They're trying to figure things out. Some of them are trying to avoid figuring things out and they're just staying busy with work. But very much drawn to you, attracted to you, learning from you. Like you are what you provide, whether it's your teaching, your guidance, your wisdom, your presence is a bit of a compass to this person. Okay. So some of you, this could be a whole collective of masculines. It doesn't have to be a single masculine here, but yes, you are confusing masculine energy because you're not like other feminine energies. You don't want the same things as what they are used to. You expect more and you expect like a higher value, like sacred masculine energy in your experience. So if masculines are approaching you from purely a passionate way, they're going to meet that wall. They're not going to be allowed into your circle here, right? Your circle of emotional intimacy, like I can sense that. But you are highly magnetic and you are selective, okay? And for many of you, yes, this is like a collective of masculines, and they are learning from your wisdom. Like I said, you're kind of like a compass energy here. And it's confusing for them because, yes, they're learning from you, but they're also passionately desiring you, and they don't know how to approach you. They don't know what to do. And that's not your concern here, Scorpio, okay? Feminines. But it's just kind of interesting because you're baffling. You're baffling to these masculine energies, but you're teaching them, right? You're teaching others how to treat you. You're teaching others, your own medicine. You're teaching others your wisdom, okay? With the Chariot, it speaks of a sense of like self-mastery as well. So there's certain things that you have mastered in your experience, and you are bringing that out into the world here. In the right spaces and places, right? I'm definitely sensing that. But yeah, I feel like you do have these masculine energies coming toward you, but once they do, they don't know what to do. They really don't know what to do, right? Some of them, it's like, it's about the chase. Some of them, they're in, like, again, like I said, more selfish energies. So be aware of any red flags, you know, that kind of have you slow down a little bit. Listen to your instincts and your intuition. Some are like addicted to your presence, okay? So very interesting, Scorpio. Let's see what else we have. If you're watching this for a masculine energy or for a feminine energy, excuse me, we have ambitious, driven, and motivated. So someone who's, you know, in a leadership position here, could be a corporate job, but someone who's basically a boss in their experience. We also have rigid. I remain open-minded as I mature on my journey. Who I was yesterday may not be who I am tomorrow. So someone who's definitely shifting and changing, and a shapeshifter I don't sense in a negative way, but someone who's just exploring these different aspects of themselves and adjusting to their experience. We have them saying, wait, and I don't want to lose you. Okay, so, you know, take that for what it means for you here. Someone may have prioritized work over you, Scorpio masculines, or their own self-development, right? And it'll be up to you to decide, you know, if this is an energy that you want in your experience. The number 74 could be significant as well. Just like how the masculine energy that was coming through here could be a bit selfish. If you're a Scorpio watching this for a feminine energy, it could be this feminine energy was kind of going through something that you felt was a bit selfish as well. So there's a sense of maturing needing to happen with this individual, okay? Or a great deal of patience from you, right? But like we have here, secret admirer in 5th to 12th dimension. So it's like, you know, the one that is meant to move forward with you will, but I feel like you'll influence and teach many others, like collectives, right? Of feminine and masculine energy. But the right one is going to continue to heal and grow. And I do feel like this person does want to heal and grow by, you know, maybe they were a bit rigid. The ego was holding them back. They were in an immature cycle. The weight card is like the 7 of Pentacles, where you look at kind of what has grown, what has come out of, you know, your efforts that you have put into a connection or into a relationship. Some of you haven't even met this person yet, okay? Because they're not yet ready for you. But they will appear when they're ready for you, when you are aligned, okay? That could be the case as well. A symbol of this person could be a crow, okay? Which also speaks about messengers, speaks about wisdom, okay, and maturity. Someone needing to do their shadow work and go through that growth period of shadow work. But I feel like once you meet this person, or once they are in that energy that aligns with you, they won't want to lose you. They'll want to establish a foundation here with you. But now's not the time for things to move forward just yet. Okay, let's see what else. This feels rather, you know, it feels rather wholesome, and honestly, it feels like you're more focused on like your soul mission, more focused on your development, the direction you're moving in. Some of you, like, you will be physically relocating with a Chariot. in December, you'll be traveling with that movement energy. But I get this sense too of like, again, you softening and opening up in the right spaces around the right energies that celebrate you, that honor you, you know, and honor your work. The World card also speaks of the completion of a cycle and a very successful one. So some of you might feel like you're coming to the end of a journey, okay, and you're ready for like this new beginning. You could kind of compare this to like the journey where you're traveling, you know, to a certain destination. And in December, you could be arriving there. You feel called to go to a certain place. And then it is like a celebration and completion of a chapter for you in your experience, and you're ready for a new beginning. Some of you, this is you being single. Like you are so like self-focused and motivated and driven, and you're doing your own thing, and you're healing and moving forward in a very balanced and aligned way, very harmonious way. You know, there's a lot of balance within your energies, within yourself, that you don't even realize soon you'll be walking into a new connection, right? Because I do sense for many of you, this is a new connection. Now, I do think some of the energies from the past around the holiday season will be thinking about you, okay? And baffled, puzzled, trying to figure things out, you know, especially if they weren't successful with you, or, you know, you shared some truths with them or some information with them that they're trying to sort out. I don't necessarily sense that this energy is someone that you are connected with now. If it is somebody that you're connected with now, there's a distance between the two of you, whether it's emotional, whether it's a boundary, whether it's you're not in communication, or it's actually a physical distance with the world. Yeah, I feel like you're moving away from the masculine energies that we're not willing to put in the work or be decisive or honor you and choose you in the way that you deserved. And I feel like you're walking forward into a connection that you share the same values. You anchor each other into a space of love, but also into a space of purpose, right? I'm definitely sensing that. So many of you, you're going to be opening up to a new healthy relationship, and so much of what you've been creating and the way that you have been sharing yourself and your work and your emotions and, you know, your intellectual and emotional intimacy has been preparing you for this new connection. And in December, it could be in December, it could be after though, it could be, you know, around January, the new year, that you meet someone else here. And I do also want to clarify that it's your free will choice who you choose and what type of connection you'd like to have. Like, let's say some of you have moved through like a twin flame dynamic, right? You went through the transformation, you went through all of it, and you release that. Okay. Now you could be calling in a soulmate, or you could be calling in a life partner. You know, it's up to you. It's up to what you desire and what best supports you, right? But I feel like when you meet this person, you're both going to want the same thing. You're both going to kind of be on that same track. You're going to be on that same dimension, the same frequency. Many of you will know about or share some of the same spiritual gifts as well. You're interested in expanding your consciousness. You're interested in growing. But there's something to be said about these anchor tattoos. And not that you're I mean, some of you might feel like you're settling down. I don't like the word settling. You're landing. You're grounding into a connection with someone where it's mutual. The effort is mutual. The feelings are mutual. And it's healthy. They're not holding on for dear life. There's not push-pull in this dynamic. There's not games, okay, mind games or third parties. No, it's the two of you and what you want to anchor in and what you want to create together. So I feel like that's something you don't realize, but is coming in for you, Scorpios. That you've been preparing for this. Excuse me. You've been walking this journey and you've been preparing for this and not even realizing fully what you've been preparing for. And you deserve somebody who's one of a kind like you, who cherishes you, who appreciates the work that you do. Hearing a song. It's from a classic movie. I've grown accustomed to her face. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups and downs. So it's not necessarily the movie or the song. It's just that, like, that's who you deserve, is somebody who appreciates all of you. Your smiles, your frowns, your ups, your downs. And they're there. And they're showing up. And you're anchoring each other into a purpose, into a relationship and a love that is deeply satisfying. But also I'm feeling relief, and I'm also feeling like relaxation and a softness. You know, there's compassion, there's another word. It's not just relief. There's relaxation. There's a calm presence with the two of you. But like, oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. Right? So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. Receive what aligns, release what doesn't. Never take anything that's, doesn't align. Check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs for more information. Thank you so much for being here. And again, if you're interested in a one-on-one reading with me, do email me. That's in the description box below. Take the best care of yourself, and I will see you soon.